At the National Transport Commission, we improve Australia's land transport laws and regulations. We work on changes to heavy vehicle rules and regulations to ensure a safe and productive land transport sector. Each year, there are over 8.7 million containers moved around Australia by road and rail. We have more than 400,000 heavy road freight vehicles, helping move freight around our large country. Truck drivers keep our country moving and keep us supplied with our goods, from food to clothes, technology and furniture. Ensuring the safety of truck drivers and other road users is vital. Fatigue management plays a large role in this. The National Transport Commission has been working with the Cooperative Research Centre for Alertness, Safety and Productivity, based at Monash University, to better understand driver fatigue and ways to measure it. Alex Walco is a postdoctoral research fellow and part of the team that is measuring the impact of work scheduling practices and regulations outlined in the Heavy Vehicle National Law. Little is known about the quality and quantity of drivers' rest during minimum rest periods. The study is using alertness detection methods to measure the impact of work and rest hours on the quality of their rest.
This project came about due to widespread recognition within the heavy vehicle industry that an improved evidence base was urgently needed to better understand how the current Heavy Vehicle National Law fatigue regulations impact on driver fatigue and road safety. So this project involves both naturalistic and laboratory-based research. In the naturalistic component of the project, each participant will be monitored during their days off and during their work shifts for their individual alertness levels and sleep during a 1-month shift cycle. In the laboratory component of the project, participants will first complete a 13-hour no shift on the road. Participants will then be administered into the laboratory to complete either a short or extended duration simulated rest break. This will then be followed by a 13-hour tail shift, which will involve simulated testing in the laboratory environment, followed by on-road driving in an instrumented vehicle to assess potential changes in participants' driving behaviour.
Tom Allen is one of the industry participants in the fatigue study. He's been driving trucks for almost 20 years and owns his own business.
It's a very demanding job, truck driving. Coming home late at night, not spending enough time with the family, and then going quite often early in the morning again. Fatigue affects me as a driver and the ability to concentrate on the road, stay awake and just be alert. Lack of concentration is the biggest sign of fatigue. Your eyes might be starting to close and you might be getting a bit too relaxed. At that point you need to do something about it. The challenges we face with the existing fatigue requirements are times when you're not too far away from home and you're required to have a 15-minute break, or sometimes a 2-hour break when you can be back at home in your own bed. Having a set of rules tell you to stop when you may not be tired, and you can drive when you may need a break. I think the study is a great idea. The more we can learn about individuals' fatigue and alertness, the more we can understand and adopt the regulations to suit.
I'm very fortunate that Tom's self-managed with fatigue. He always pulls over. It is a topic of conversation at our dinner table. You know, we always make sure that we talk about it and make sure that we're responsible in terms of pulling over and getting some good rest.
It is expected that this project will provide a robust evidence base with which to inform any future fatigue regulations within the heavy vehicle industry.
The research is due for completion by the end of 2018. Findings will inform the NTC's review of current fatigue regulations. For more information, visit ntc.gov.au.